security and to ban immigration. And essentially, they're intended to block our accounts, bank accounts, not only in the United States, which for me is not of no significance, but also in Europe. But the thing is that in Europe, the accounts we have are in European banks that normally should work independently from any policy of the United States. So at the beginning, I was called from the bank, I wouldn't say the name now, to announce me that they were canceling my credit card and that I couldn't move any bank account in dollars. I couldn't touch it because they are like kind of freeze. And then we discovered that I couldn't make even an Uber. I couldn't ask even an Uber meal or an Uber taxi. I couldn't use Western Union, where normally I send money to my country for the maintenance of my house. Simply, Western Union has freezed my money without any explanation. They don't receive calls. They don't say nothing. Simply, it's done. But the most interesting thing or terrible thing here is that the sanctions are not only against us, the judges, for our job, but against our families. In my case, they affected also my daughter's visa. I have a daughter who is a high-level professional also, and they sent an email to her saying that prudently they have canceled her visa without any explanation. So to the United States. So preventing her to go in for some capacity building, giving conferences or making business in the United States. She's an international lawyer. So it's really the most sad part for me of the sanctions. And also I have heard from my colleagues that the sanctions have affected their husbands, their wives, other children, etc. So this is the most, this is the worst part. For me, I don't have, I come from Peru, Latin America, and we are not so used to have these digital accounts. I don't have PayPal, I don't have Amazon accounts, but my colleagues, they have, and they now cannot use their accounts. Also in my country, I cannot move my accounts in dollars. They say that I am ineligible to move my accounts, my own accounts. So this is the way we cannot buy flight tickets, etc.
Ayan, nakarama na yung mga ICC judges, yung mga prosecutor, freeze yung kanilang mga account. Hindi lang dollar account, pati yung sa Europe. Sabi nga nito, yung judge na to, wala naman daw kapangyarihan yung US. Walang jurisdiction yung US dun sa kanila, pero nagagawa pa yan. Karma yan ang tawag yan. Karma. Nabubuhay lang naman to sa mga sa mga contribution ng mga bansang kasapi nila. Mayroon kasing binibigay na support yung mga bansang kasapi nila dyan sa ICC. Yun yung kanilang kita. O yun, dun sila kumukuha ng kanilang panggastos. Nako, judge, karma yan, sana dire-diretso ginawa ninyo kay Duterte. Hindi pa na naman napapatunayan na talagang nag-commit siya ng crime against humanity. Madaldal lang naman yung mga tao dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga adik na nabiktima daw ng EJK. Yun mga adik na namatay sa drug war. Konti lang naman yan kaysa doon sa mga biktimang pinatay ng mga adik na yan Isipin mo, isang adik, yung tatay, pinatay lahat ng pamilya niya. Nanay, yung asawa, yung mga anak. Nako, kaya tama lang. Kaya yan, tama lang din yan sa inyo na nakikialam kayo sa mga bansang hindi naman ninyo miyembro. Ang kabubuhan nga lang kasi dito sa Pilipinas, bubo yung mga namumuno, kaya nadala doon yung dating presidente. Yung Supreme Court hindi naman nagsalita, diba? Nakakahiya yun sa Supreme Court. Nakakahiya na nilaktawan yung Supreme Court, nilaktawan ng ICC na wala namang jurisdiction sa Pilipinas. Ako, mag-isip-isip kayo. Ayan, mayroon pang isa, si Bato de la Rosa. Gustong, arestuhin. May warrant of arrest daw. Supreme Court, gumalaw kayo. Nakakahiya naman. Supreme Court kayo. Kayo yung justice system dito sa bansa. Tapos, lalaktawan lang kayo nitong ICC. Pambabastos ang tawag dyan. Papayag ba kayo na babastusin kayo ng mga banyaga na to? Hindi naman tayo miyembro. Wala namang jurisdiction yan sa atin. Tapos babastusin lang kayo. Ibig sabihin kapag nung kinuha nila si Duterte, tapos kukunin nila si Bato, ibig sabihin minamaliit nila ang justice system dito sa Pilipinas. Di ba? Galaw-galaw. Nakakahiya naman. Para naman magkaroon naman ng tiwala sa inyo yung mga tao. Di ba? Para sa mamamayang Pilipino, nasaan yung soberanya ng bansa na to? Kung under lang tayo ng ICC bulok na yan, yung mga kangaroo court na yan.